We are now seeing some of the Americans wounded in today's attack in Belgium. These men are missionaries with the Mormon Church, and we are told they were near one of the bombs that ripped through the Brussels airport. They were on a mission in Paris. A former Oakland University basketball player out of Brazil was among the injured as well. His dad telling CBS News he was bleeding on the airport floor for an hour and that he'd lost a lot of blood. We do not know the name of the U.S. military member wounded in the attacks, along with 5 family members. Pentagon sources indicate some of them are in critical condition. Want to bring in Jake Wallis Simons, associate editor for DailyMail.com, who is outside of the apartment of one of the terrorists now. And Jake, what do you have for us there?
Well, a lot of the speculation surrounds the role of Saleh Abdeslam in all of this. He was the alleged mastermind of the Paris bombing, who was arrested just a few days ago, just a few hundred meters from where I am right now. Now, there's a lot of speculation about him because it seems as if the attacks today are in some way linked to his arrest. Initially, earlier in the day, people thought that perhaps the people who carried out these attacks were worried that once Saleh was being questioned by police, he might give away the details of their attack. There were also thoughts that maybe this attack was a revenge on his arrest. But the latest news, given from an anonymous source within the Belgian police, is that they think that Saleh Abdeslam actually was going to be involved in the current attacks today, and that he would have actually been playing a key role in the attacks if he hadn't been arrested a few days ago. That official has been saying that Saleh Abdeslam has been forming a new network in Brussels around him following the Paris attacks, and he was intending to carry out this attack today as well.
Jake, they were living in plain sight in that neighborhood, and perhaps some of them never even left the neighborhood. How is that possible when you know there's been a manhunt throughout the continent, and especially concentrated in that very area for the past 4 months plus?
Well, it's absolutely astonishing. I mean, right outside where I'm parked up now in the car is the apartment where Saleh Abdeslam lived. His brother was in there today. I had a very quick conversation with him. A few doors down is the house of where another terrorist accomplice who allegedly drove Saleh Abdeslam to Paris to carry out the attack lived. He's now on the run. And then just a few, kind of a couple of hundred meters down the road is where Saleh Abdeslam was hiding out and was arrested. It's absolutely astonishing that, you know, within less than a square mile, all of these sort of landmarks of terror exist in such close proximity. When I spoke to Saleh Abdeslam's brother earlier today, he said, and I quote, "I can't tell you if he was involved because if I told you I knew, I'd be in very big trouble right now." So there's a sense that, you know, all of this was happening right here in close proximity and nobody is talking.
That's his brother? And the brother has not been questioned?
The brother was questioned in connection with the Paris attacks and was then released. He's been making a big show of the fact that he had nothing to do with the attacks, that he condemned the attacks, and he's come across quite well in the media. We did learn a few months back that actually he had a bit of a shady past. He was found to be robbing corpses when he was working for the ambulance service. So he isn't quite as squeaky clean as he appeared. But there's no suggestion that he is in any way involved in this current attack or in the Paris attacks at the moment.
Thank you, Jake Wallis Simons. There outside the apartment of one of the attackers there in Brussels, Belgium. You wonder now, in that country that's been on edge for more than 4 months, when they realize yet again that they are living among them.